me just say this, and I don't care if I sound angry, the angry black woman, whatever, but I was struggling to bring my TV, fit it into my car. It was in a big box. It's a 55-inch. It could barely fit into this car. At first, this girl was helping me that worked at Best Buy where I got it from, but we couldn't get it in, and then she kind of left, and I said, I'm going to try and figure it out on my own. I'm sitting out here struggling to get this in my car. Men are walking back and forth. No one is trying to help me. It took an older man to come and see me struggling. He came out, he had a knife. He came out and helped me take the TV out of the box and put it in my back seat. And then he took the box, put it in his truck, and was going to go dump it elsewhere because there's no dumpster nearby. They don't make real men anymore. I'm sorry, I'm not all men, because there are good men out there, but it's such a rare thing. It took an older man to do that. He had to have been 70, 80 years old, and it took him, not all these young fit guys, it took him. We gotta go back to the drawing board, because it's just crazy how much as a woman, you don't see men holding doors anymore. They don't help anymore. They rush and sit down on trains and buses before women and pregnant women and elderly are sitting down. It's just a hot mess out here. But I think that man, he is going to be extremely blessed. Even when I tried to offer him some cash, he didn't want to take it. But yeah, that was just an insane experience.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and start off like this. You bought a big ass TV that you knew couldn't fit in your car. Well, let's just say you probably don't know if it could fit or not. All right. You know what I do when I buy something that might be too big for my vehicles? And I have a couple of huge vehicles, but just in case it won't fit, I go rent a U-Haul. Just for a few minutes. Maybe an hour, it all depends. You know what I'm saying? So I can get some big furniture. Because, U-Haul just $20. And then if you return it right away, you know what I'm saying? So that was an option right there. It even says it on every U-Haul that you pass by while you're driving down the street, $20, $19.99. That would have saved you the headache. You know what I mean? That would have, I'm just saying, that would have saved you the headache. All right, now that I ain't got that out the way, go get your uncle's truck or something like that. That was other options. Just to think. You know what I'm saying? All right, now let me go ahead and just tell you why a lot of guys these days are not helping. Then I'm gonna get into the guy that she says about 70, 80 years old that helped her. Okay. Number one, the Me Too movement. Men getting accused of X, Y, and Z. So men say, fuck it, we're not going to help y'all women these days. Number two, that's what a man's supposed to do. You're not showing no appreciation when a man do help you. So men saying, fuck you, do it yourself. Number three, I'm a boss bitch. I don't need no man. I could do this by myself. So we hear that all the time. Yeah, of course, we don't know what woman is what. So what do? Peace. Let you do it by yourself. Number four, it has nothing to do with this, but it kind of ties in, and let me explain. The gym creeps. You know how they always accuse a man of looking at them when of course they set that shit up themselves. But you know how they always accuse a man of looking at them? Yeah, while you bending over trying to put that TV in your car? Yeah. Why he looking at me like that? I'm going to accuse him of S-A or S-H. I can't actually say the words on here on social media, but y'all know what S-A and S-H means. Yeah. So, that's why a lot of these men today are saying, fuck it, do it yourself. So, blame yourself and other women. That's why. Now, the 70-year-old guy, 70, 80-year-old guy, he done lived his life, so he don't care if he gets accused of anything. He done lived his life. He ain't gonna get fired from no job or nothing. See, the younger guys, that are still working, that are still trying to build something or whatever the case is. See, they don't want all these accusations on them, so they just saying, fuck it. See, that's why I say you can blame men all you want. You can say they need to bring back the old type of men or, redo this whole thing. Men can say the same thing about women. That's why I teach my daughter, be careful what you say about other people, because people can say the same thing about you. See, that's what y'all don't want to pay attention to. Y'all want to ignore all of that. Yeah. See, excuse me, I'm sorry. I have been telling my wife this. I said, look, how do men know what woman is this and that? She said, I don't know. I said, if you don't know as a woman, how in the hell a man is supposed to know who's going to accuse him of this? Or if he try to talk to her, oh, he just thirsty. Oh, he just, oh my God. How do we know? So guess what? Men are saying, fuck it, just leave you alone. Now you're mad and want to talk about it because we're giving you what you asked for. We're leaving you alone. You a boss bitch. You don't need no man. You could do this and do that by yourself. So we're letting you do it. That's why. Of course, you're going to ignore all that. You're going to ignore all that. See, y'all love to say y'all don't need no man until it's time to need a man. And for y'all girls that say this, I wonder how your dad feel. I wonder how your brothers feel, your uncles, your male cousins, your grandfather. I wonder how all the men in your family feels when they hear y'all say this shit. You don't need no man. Because everything that you have, you got, came from a man. Think about it. That house you living in, that car you driving, that phone that you recording your video on, the roads you driving on, those stores you go to, the food that you're buying, the whatever. Results of men. Now this is the crazy part. You never hear a man say he don't need no woman. You hear men say we don't trust women, but you don't hear men say we don't need no woman, because that's a lie. And I ain't talking about just for sex. I'm talking about in general. We need women. God made it to where man need woman and woman need man. We can pretend like we don't all day long, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, I kind of got off topic, but let me get back to this because I want to go ahead and wrap this up. And another thing, why didn't you just ask somebody for help? A man would have helped you if you asked. All them young men that passed by you, yeah, blame your generation of females. I ain't gonna call them women. I'm gonna call them females. Blame your generation of females on why you didn't get no help. Yeah. Goodbye.